Hi, Divine Rebels, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings here. And today we are doing a series that I will be doing. This is my second time recording this, but it's going to be like, what is attractive about you during Leo season? Or like, what looks good on you during Leo season, okay? What vibes, what energies? Because different seasons hit our chart differently. So we will go each time the season changes astrologically, zodiac sign wise, we will jump in and see how can we flex on them. No, but also yes, during that season. So we have 5 options here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One is going to be this magenta agate, magenta color with little stripes like agate has of different shades of magenta and gray. We have a fire quartz. These are all tumbles. Number 2 is a fire quartz, a little bit more egg shaped. It's very orange with some clear quartz on it. I'm going to try to get better at explaining the options for those who don't have a visual. Number 3 is kind of a little smooth but little lumpy, different sided Unakite. It's like pink, like a mauve pink with a little bit of green, and on one side it almost looks like it has like a little heart outline with the green. Number 4 is chasiolite, and it is a purple swirly stone that has a lot of black and very, very light touches of green sometimes. You can't really see it on this one. Yeah, this tumble doesn't have much of the green that this stone has, but yeah, swirly purple and black, kind of a rectangle tumble shape, rectangle oval. It doesn't know. It knows, we don't know. And number 6, we have a sunstone. It's kind of a peachy orange. It has little flecks of black and little bits of white in it. So those are the options. 1 is magenta agate, 2 is fire quartz, 3 is unakite, 4 is chasiolite, and 5, that's not chasiolite. My bad. Chasiolite is the fairy stone. This does it to me every time, and it's a business stone and a good family stone. If you run a family business, great stone to have. What is this stone called? It does start with a C. It's a purple stone, y'all. We're gonna go with that. I might remember down in the timestamps every time on camera. 5 is sunstone. Okay, let's get it in. Let's see what the tea is on how good we looking, okay, and what we up to, what we attracting, or how we attract what looks attractive on us. Okay, number 1. Y'all, I love it. You got magenta. I didn't look. I just flew these out real quick after the last reading. Okay, go check it out. It's the reading about figuring out what the secret handle name is for the people who are stalking you. We got Sweet Dreams, Eurythmics, or you can listen to the Marilyn Manson version. Strength reversed. Strength reversed. Okay, Leo season athlete and shadow. Okay. Some of you have very pale skin and dark hair. You're rocking kind of that gothic look a bit, or that, you know, just whatever look it is. But you guys might have very pale skin and very, very dark hair in some ways, or you just need to go out and get some sun. Okay, so regardless of what your race is, like I'm very pale right now. I have not been out in this mosquito weather. Okay, I haven't been getting that sun. So I can see that with the Leo cards reversed. Some of y'all have not been going out and connecting to summer. All right, but you could also have that aesthetic, since we do have Marilyn Manson does a version of Sweet Dreams, and Annie oh my gosh, not Leibowitz, Lennox, y'all know who's in Eurythmics, also has that look of you know, kind of dramatic color on a very pale face kind of thing. So some of y'all are playing up those kind of looks. You're like, whatever, I'm going to celebrate the fact that I didn't go out this summer. Okay, I know everyone can tell, but it's none of your business. Okay, but I'm also seeing literally flexing on them for no reason, because we have, look at these muscles. Look at this person just over here wrestling a bull for no reason at all. Like, I just want to flex on them. So some of you guys, and you got the athlete. So I had seen this one actually when I was shuffling. I saw that one flip over, and I was like, oh, muscles flexing, whatever. And so then when I saw this one flip over too, I didn't know the rest, but I was like, yeah, because look at, it's the athlete, the strength, the arms. This looks like a gymnast actually. Some of you have Mars in Gemini. I worked in a gym before, like a gymnastics place, and all of the gym instructors had Mars in Gemini. Okay, but yes, you guys could definitely be very attractive in your athletic flex, okay? Getting some strength training. You guys might look even attractive while you're out exercising, okay? So don't sit there and think that, you know, some of you, that's your shadow side. You're like, I'm not trying to be out here sweating. I'm not trying to be out here out on this treadmill, out on this dog path, okay? Y'all walking your dogs, being out there taking care of your animals, attractive. You're like, I'm struggling though. They don't listen. They don't care. People think that looks cute, okay? They think you look cute. They know that the humidity got your hair. I'm seeing hair all over the place, okay? Some of y'all about to chop it short or gel it down. You're just feeling like, no, I feel like I'm looking a hot mess. I'm just running around doing this or that. I'm sweating and who knows where. Okay, and you're doing that where you're getting up. Am I sweating? Is there a sweat mark? Okay, let's be honest. And people, I don't know, they're feeling it. They're like, oh, look at you. Y'all might be out on the boardwalk, okay, with your little, you worked out. You know how they have the little gymnastic stuff, but if you live by boardwalks, they, like pretty much every boardwalk, right, that has the beach right there, they'll have some part where there's like the bars or different things people can work out on. So people are just like, oh, okay. Go you. But I definitely am seeing some people are gonna be like, no, I don't want to go work out. They're like, you better go and work out, okay? Because people gonna be thinking you look good. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including I don't know if this is the proper word, but including anything that you would see as giving you a difficulty or having to make an adjustment in your health. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. And then we have, again, we have the shadow there. So some of y'all are not going to want to come out into the sunlight, but it's good to do. I'm also getting people wearing like tank tops. I'm not going to use the colloquial, the street name for them, okay? Camis. You might be like, I'm just going to run around in my workout bra or like those halter bras, or, you know, sometimes the people will just, you'll just be like, you know what, this bra is kind of like a little tank, like a little belly top. It's cute. I'm going to wear this. And that kind of thing. I'm seeing like skirts and dresses or like kind of loose shorts and things. There could also be some what are those onesie things called, rompers, okay? There could be some rompers with the belt with the sash. I am seeing some belts and sashes going around, but I'm seeing kind of wild hair unless you really tame it down. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Number 5, whatever that means for y'all, but I think it's this deeper inner energy of it's like, you know what, just go out there and wrestle with it in the physical. Sweat it out, sweat out your problems, okay? Go out there. No, working out is not the cure for everyone's depression. That's not what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is when we realize what our bodies can accomplish, when we go out there and we do at least what we can, even if we have something that's been setting back our health or that gives us limitations in you know, what we're able to do in our mobility, we feel good about it, okay? So it's like, go out there, wrestle with that dog, get yourself out there, you know, at least a little bit. They're like, you can go out when it's not so hot, go out during sundown or something like that, but go out there. Some of you also might be still trying to wear like heavy fabrics. I'm seeing like pleather, or you might wear leather or different things like that. Just intense serving intense face. I feel like there's kind of two groups. There's the people who wear like more white and natural colors, and then there's the group who's like in black all the time, no matter what. And so you guys could have that like tough look. Either way, whether or not you are a lean muscle machine, you still might have a lot of like fierceness in your look, in your getup, and that is what is attractive to others. Remember, sweet dreams. So it's like different things, different strokes for different folks, okay? Some of them want to use you, some of them want to get used by you, okay? So don't worry about it, but you definitely are looking very attractive when you're out there taking care of yourself and not giving up about what other people think. That's when they're like, ooh, you strong, you got strength, looking good. All right, for those of you that chose number 2 with the fire quartz, what is attractive about you during Leo season? I felt pink when I was drawing this. Yes, I saw it with my inner eye. Pink, let love in. Dilettante. dilettantes. This is the arts. Delights in arts without having to be a professional. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So some of you are artists and doing a lot of artwork. This is like, I love this song. It is one of my favorite songs. Gorgeous by the Ex-Ambassadors. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Six of Pentacles reversed. And we have knowledge. Y'all are dropping knowledge, like you're sharing the gift of knowledge. A lot of you are out here looking smart. You could be literally like looking smart, looking sharp. It could be in that earth sign way. I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to the frame. I'm just so excited to tell y'all what's working for you, how you serving. Okay, this one, yes, you could be looking sharp, looking smart, doing fine art. This is reminding me of like Janelle Monáe or Jadena, how they have that reputation of like, you know, always looking slick, even if they're doing things colorful, right? Everything's looking crisp, looking fresh, even if it's an artistic mess, okay? Pulling off things that people would be like, you really wearing that? It's not even Met Gala, okay? What are you doing? But you're like, this is actually artistic and metaphysical knowledge on me. Take it in. It's gonna change your life. I am the arts. I'm blessing you today, honestly, truly. So that's the vibe. There's a good energy of y'all being creators, and you just doing what pleases you. This high pink color is like the high heart chakra, the green right here and the heart chakra coming together, and you bringing that down to the root. All right, blasting that solar plexus. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about you creating from that place that really makes you happy, and just doing it like, man, I just feel like being creative with my makeup. I just feel like being a little bit creative with what I'm wearing. Like, yeah, like maybe there's no reason for me to be this fancy, but okay, I haven't said it in a few videos. What do I always say? I don't want my best dressed day in a casket, and that is Jadena. Long live the chief. So you guys are gonna be, people are gonna be like, you fancy for no reason. You look super cute. Like, is there a art renaissance happening? Are you part of the an artistic movement? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you so done up? And you're like, it's life, child. It's life. I'm over here like Frida Kahlo, okay? Yes. Pearls in my hair, no reason. Artistic, actually there is a reason, and you're gonna have those hidden pearls of wisdom, that knowledge to drop on folks if they so choose to listen, or if you so choose to share. And you are kind of an open book. It's like you're speaking through what you're wearing. Some of you will be getting artistic tattoos. You're going to be just creating yourself as artwork. There's all of this texture here. Some of you will have loose pants, loose fabrics, but it looks good. It's tailored to the right degree. Okay, see all these different hands, like reading, growing things, designing things. So some of you are designing your own clothes. You've designed your own jewelry. You're supporting independent artists, like buying their clothes that they create, which is beautiful. You just have this like handmade, but in a good way. Handmade should always be in a good way. We should honor that. But unique, one of a kind kind of pieces. Even if you're thrifting or you're mixing old heirloom textiles or something, it's like you do it so well, and then you mix it in. Even if you bought something, you know, that's more modern or mass produced, you're like, you can't tell. It just mixes in so well. Yes, I feel like you guys are going to be in a very honoring space with your hair as well. And the song Gorgeous, I love. It's talking about nobody understands you. You ain't nothing they can handle. Okay. You're so gorgeous. I love this song. They have an acoustic and a regular version. I actually like the acoustic live version they did. Is my favorite. So Six of Pentacles reversed. You have that feeling of like, you just feel like you have a pep in your step, that you have grace dripping from your hair, that you, as much as you could go and be with the avant-garde, that you can also step out and sit on Venice Beach and listen to the wisdom of people who are houseless, people who have been through whatever, and you can just key and be at place with everyone. And that is so attractive and beautiful. You're like, no matter where I'm at, I'm going to bring my inner beauty, I'm going to bring my inner love and my ability to exist and thrive to every corner of the world that I'm in, any place that I'm at, anybody I sit down with tea, it doesn't matter. It's like you got diplomats and old money liking you, and you got people on the streets, all right, that maybe you grew up around or whatever, that like you and respect you and love you. So there's an authenticity there that's so beautiful. Yeah, you look good in pinks, you look good in yellows, reds, greens, blues. I mean, you could literally wear all the colors, all the patterns, all the textures. You look good. You look good. Some of you might have like some little coins hanging off of your outfit for like decoration, or like little metallic detailing. It's kind of reminding me of like, it's like you want to be like artwork. It's reminding me of like Gustav Klimt, how he has like the gold foiling or something on there. It's almost like you want to accent yourself like that. All right, kind of think of Ape Shit by Beyonce, how they're wearing all the textures, all the textiles, mixing in the new with the old, all that kind of stuff. But you're someone who can wear that and walk down the street, and people are like, how are you wearing that? But yes, it's you. Like, it's a whole you. It's a whole look. Like, it's a whole existence and mood. But how are you just walking around wearing that? I don't understand. All right, so you dropping knowledge on them, you're setting trends. So that is for you, number 2. I love it so much. Okay, and I hope you like it. Share that beauty. For those of you that chose number 3 with the Unakite, all right, my camera just said 11:11 recording. I'm recording this in 2 parts. I had to stop and see the baby. We have blue. Oops, let me see where I'm at. There we go. We have 7 of Swords reversed. Your song is Ocean Eyes, so some of you definitely have blue eyes or ocean colored eyes. There could be greens. You could have hints of these colors, deep colored eyes. We have King of Cups reversed, so there could definitely be water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio on here. We have the Messiah reversed, the shadow attributes, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed, and safe travel. Okay. So some of you will be going on travels to help out different areas. It could be in regards to water. Shout out to my fellow water protectors. It could be in regards to helping preserve nature in some way, the whales, do ocean cleanup, help the sea turtles, something like that. And people are just like, okay, like, some people are like, calm down, it's not that serious, like you're a ridiculously bleeding heart, you're not the only one that can save the universe. But this is saying activate your healing power. You're like, you know what, I don't care what you think. The song in Ocean Eyes, she says, no fair, you really know how to make me cry when you're giving me those ocean eyes. So some of you are, your heart is really going to be going out to the world, to those in pain, those in hurt and trauma, and you're going to be going out and doing something about it. You're going to be like, I don't care if I'm bawling and seem like I can barely get through it. This is the card of the Anarchist too, the 7 of Swords. It's reversed, so it's not saying you're going to go and like blow something up, okay? No, that's not what we're saying here. Feds listening. We are talking about going and putting our hearts on the line. We are talking about standing up for what you believe in and care about, and making your voice heard. And more importantly, it's like bringing healing to those that need it. Now we do want to watch out. Messiah is reversed, so there could be that kind of God complex a little bit. So we're making sure we're hearing the groups that we're trying to help, right, and showing genuine love and aid in the way that they can. But this is attractive. So for the most part, it's just going to be attractive to others, that regardless of what everyone says, and the fact that no matter how much they try to doomsday you, that you are hopeful, that you are believing, right? It's reminds me of Eyes of a Pisces, right, with the ocean eyes. You keep seeing how, like, no, we can turn this around. I'm not going to give up on trying to help the earth. I'm not going to give up on trying to be a loving person. I'm not going to give up on going and helping those who have a need. Blue is here, blue for Sudan, right? So you could be giving them aid and ally, and speaking up and help, you know, keeping eyes on the situation that's going on there. There could be so many different things and concerns that you have, and there could be travel that is there. You are blessed and protected in travel, and people might be like, I don't know how you do this. Like, you're the most sensitive person I know, and yet you go out and you challenge the world, and you're out here like, you know, being this like a good neighbor. Like, how did you just go over there into this neighborhood where, you know, even the government is bullying the people, not helping, and you're handing out water? Like what are you doing? So that is what is attractive about you guys, is your love, your care, your voice, your heart. And Unakite is a beautiful stone that actually connects to our heart chakra, and it deals with when we feel something so deeply, we feel it physically, like we physically hurt, our body physically gets sick because something hits our heart so intensely. It's a Scorpio stone. We have a lot of Scorpio, Pisces energy, and also Cancer here. But mostly Scorpio and Pisces, right? The Cancers might not want to travel so much, but it's this feeling of when we feel something so intensely, it's almost like we have to pull some of that energy out of our physical body, and give our body room to heal and be. And so Unakite could be a very, very good stone for you guys to get. So and this isn't about like being so empathic that we're not able to even make a move and we're just sitting there crying. No, this is the thing that's attractive about you, is that you are learning how to make moves. You are learning how, or you already do that, to go out and help others and be present for others. So people are so attracted to your heart. They're so attracted to your compassion, your vision, the hope. It's like your energy is healing to others. This aura that just goes past people when you walk by. It's interesting that we have the Messiah reverse, because it's reminding me where you hear about like the saints or different people where they're like, oh, they walked by and their shadow fell on me and I was healed of this, or the healing hands or touch. So it's not saying just go bombard people with your energy. We're being respectful. Again, this is in a good way. I think you guys do it in a good way, but just for anyone else who's just listening through, I'm not saying go and just randomly hit people with energy, but I feel like I'm saying just in who you are, that's what's so attractive. In who you are, your energy is just really getting to the point that it's healing. And I feel like anything that you're working on, as you learn how to be a better healer, as you learn how to be a better advocate, because with these two cards reversed, I do see that it is a learning process for you guys, but it's beautiful because you're willing to break open, to go in deeper, to pull within yourself and just kind of like purify your own motives and stay humble and stay but also empowered. And it's like people are just like, wow, like that's so beautiful. For some of you it's a new phase, and some of you you've been through this process and you always go through this, but it's like fresh water. It's like draining a stagnant tub, getting it all clean and being able to take that nice fresh bath. Okay, like that's how your energy feels to others. It's like a sound bath. You might have beautiful voices. I'm hearing like chakra bowls, or if you've never done like a sound bath where they do different sounds with like it could be with like gongs or cymbals or things like, that's the feeling that people are getting as you are cleansing your energy, as you're keeping your intentions in a good space, as you're holding your vision and that love that you have for the greater good, and going out and doing actions that back that up. Your actions have like just ignite these pockets of energy. So wow, it's just so beautiful. I'm seeing this huge aquamarine here. It's reminding me of this just pure cleansing beautiful energy, and all of these ocean stones that I have, and like connecting to the heart chakra. There's some green running through this blue, so it's like figuring it out, connecting that throat and third eye energy to the heart chakra, and just like pow. Some of you might be songwriters, okay, you might be singers, you might be people who, even depending on in traditional, anyone who's doing traditional working, who do songs, song healing, healing for the water, who hold ceremonial space in that way. So there's many different traditions and paths, all four corners of the earth. But I'm so glad that we are all learning and working on ourselves and able to send out good energy into the world, because this is beautiful. So, and please don't feel like this is saying, oh, people don't think I'm attractive otherwise, or this or that. No, it's just that yourself as like your soul as a divine being is so beautiful, it blows people away. It's literally like you knock them off their feet, knock them out of their shoes. They don't even remember. They're like, wait, what were they wearing? I can't remember. What were they wearing? Sometimes they remember your shoes a lot. I'm getting a big Pisces energy too, but they remember your shoes. It might be because they are so like wowed by your eyes that they don't know where to look. They're just like, oh my God, I'm going to keep staring at your eyes. I'm going to keep staring at your eye. Oh my God, my soul. Whoa, my soul. It's almost like you have that presence where you look at someone. Water signs, you know what I'm talking about. You look at someone and you see their spirit come more in their body because they're recognized and you're honoring them. And I've been on both sides of that equation, and I remember this happened to me when I grew up and was going through childhood homelessness. You felt like no one, I realized like no one even looked at me for like weeks, right? It feels like that. I had the close family with me too, that we were in that, you know, going through that, but you know, and just feeling very downcast and looking down. And then this one girl, look, I'm gonna be real honest, it was at the 99-cent store. She was the checkout person, and she looked, and she really looked at my eyes, and she said, how are you doing? You know, how are you doing today? And was just so honest. And I went, when I left, I walked out, and I just started crying in the parking lot, and I felt like my spirit come more in my body, and just realized I hadn't been present in myself. And like literally for years after, I would smile and look at every single person that I saw, like just every single person, and just make sure to hold that energy with them, that true namaste. And I feel like you guys have that energy. So I'm like, definitely, I feel like anything else you have going on is looking great, but that energy you have, that energy is like, it reminds me of that energy of like, even like kind of Willow Smith and Jaden. Like they do all their art, they explore, but at the core, like Jaden's going to Flint handing out water, he's going feeding the homeless. Like there's this core energy that you want, that's wanting to be expressed, right? This divine indigo crystal, just spiritual being that's there, that can shine through. And when you guys like, oh, I feel like for some reason Leo season is just allowing you to unfurl and be yourself and tap back into that part of yourself, and it's beautiful. I'm going to keep reading your energy, so I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. But y'all, I feel like everything else looks good. Like shoot, good spirit, you know, clear skin, if your spirit's good, yep, looks good. All right, not feeling like you dress the best, your spirit looks popping, okay, looks good. All right. Yes, for those of you that chose number 4 with the purple stone that I'm forgetting the name of again, we have Amber, awaken your creativity. We have Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, this one has a candle, so I'm always like double checking. Is it the Ace of Cups? We have the Knight, loyalty, romance, chivalry, a love of honor. Okay, let's see the song Confidently Lost by Sabrina Claudio. We have 9 of Wands and the full moon. Okay, so the full moon is going to be in Aquarius this month. So whenever the sun, whatever the sun's in, full moon means that that happens when the sun and moon are in complete opposite zodiac signs. So the sun's in Leo, the full moon will occur in Aquarius. So there could be some Aquarius energies here. We do also have Leo energy, Sag. We have some Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of fire, water, a lot of fire and water with a touch of Aquarius here. What am I seeing here for y'all? What is attractive? Yeah, like what's attractive is almost being like ridiculously romantic, ridiculously dreamy. Okay, there's definitely some Cancers in here too, which we touched on. People who have a mix of like Libra, Pisces, Libra, Cancer, where it's just like, oh my gosh, like you are just out there. You just, do you know your next plan? Do you know what's going, you're out here falling head over heels. You're out here just you know, going by what inspires you, feeling some kind of way, but it's a good look. I'm gonna scoot that back a little bit for y'all. Okay, and that's a good look. And so some people are going to be like so defensive, and they're just like, why are you flirting with me? Why are you telling me to have a good day? Like, why? What's going on? And I feel like you guys are going to be very you're going to be able to pick up people's emotional vibes very easily. and be able to like, but I feel like you're not going to change how you are, but you're going to be like, oh, so you're not going to smile today, huh? Well, why not? And you're just going to be able to get people to recognize a bit of their own defense mechanisms. Like, maybe I should have a good day today. I just looked up and saw a sign that says enjoy the journey. Yes, that's the thing. You guys are going to be enjoying the journey, even though you don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, these full moons might have been tripping you up for months. Okay, since Gemini season and the Sag moon, you're like, we don't know what's going on. Cancer season was cray cray. We don't know what. Okay, some of you might be watching this at different times just to see how the Leo in your chart is popping for you. That's absolutely okay, but these could also be themes that have been going on when you picked the reading. All right, so yes, what looks good on you? Some of you are, okay, I am seeing uniforms and official garb. Some of you look good in your work attire, okay? Some of you look good when you have, maybe you have school uniforms you're going to be trying out, getting back into, you're trying to prance around, okay? And he is prancing, let's make no mistake. Y'all got a little walk that you've developed, that you have that confidently lost. Okay, I'm lost, but I'm confident. Awaken my creativity. I found my walk now, okay? Let's not mistake. Yes, but it's almost like whether you have a partner or not, you're carrying yourself in this way that you're loved. You're carrying yourself in that way of, oh yes, birds do it. What's the song? Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Okay. Like, I am feeling myself. It feels good. And now I do see you guys. There's the full moon, and we do have the Knight of Wands. So sometimes you are going to be feeling a bit more defensive, or you're going to, have that come up where you have to remind yourself, oh no, we're secure. We're secure now. We got this on lock. We're looking sharp. And I think that's attractive to people. They can see those moments where you're like kind of faltering, or kind of like, I'm not sure about this, but then you're like, no, you know what, I do look good, I'm amazing, I feel good. And they love that. They love to see that like human side of you. But yes, I'm definitely with the Nine of Wands in here. Some of you might even be in like the military, or wear like security guards, something like that, where you wear actual uniforms, or there's very strict rules about what you can wear. Definitely. So some of you are wearing that. Some of you, it could just be like you're playing ball or something, and you have uniforms from your team. You're wearing jerseys, something of that nature. But I am seeing like a kind of repetitive uniform, but you look good in that uniform. Okay, little firefighters out there, hey. Little firefighters. Okay, that's going on here. Please don't get lost when you go in to fight the fire, though. I'm sure you can do your job, but just putting that out there. Show up at the wrong party. Some of you could be wearing costumes creatively. So we could have some strippers, we could have some entertainers, we could have some artists, we could have some Renaissance fair goers. Okay, absolutely. There could be some cosplayers, and you look good. People are like, we don't know what the hell you're doing, but you're confident about it. Okay, enjoy yourself. Ace of Cups reverse with awaken your creativity. Yep, definitely some artists gone awry. People are like, we don't know what you moonlighting. We don't know what you're doing. We don't know why you like to dress up like that. But I mean, have fun. You look cute. I mean, you do look cute. Some of you got the hot girl summer uniform on, okay, if we could call it such, or whatever it is. You might have a particular look for a particular scene that you're involved in, and people are like, yeah, you fit that mold. You look good. But yeah, overall, people feel like you're very charismatic and charming. You have this feeling of loyalty. It's like a self-loyalty that's there, and that is so effing sexy to people. You might be experimenting with different colors on your skin too, so maybe you're doing like highlighters but in unique colors. Again, we have an Aquarian vibe. It's kind of reminding me of Rico Nasty, how her style is all over. I think she's a Gemini, I can't remember, but she, one of those Geminis who actually, they kind of act more like an Aquarius. I don't know her chart, but she'll have all different styles. She might put on some little elf ears. You might put on little different colored wigs. So some of you are definitely more traditional. Like I said, you have your uniform, but some of you, your uniform is to play up different things and to explore. So, and the funny thing is, some of y'all are both. You go and you're like a business in the streets, all right, cosplay in the sheets. where you're just doing, maybe you have like a YouTube low-key and you do like crazy art tutorials or something. You're over there dressing up like what is that, Guardians of the Galaxy or something. Okay, over there in body paint, going to Afro punk or something, going to festivals, non-appropriative festivals. Okay, over here going to EDM concerts or something, getting your glitter on, getting your bonfires on. Yeah, if y'all get invited, go to the bonfire. She's holding it like, damn, I'm so glad I went to this. So glad. Yes, under the full moon. Yes, definitely go out if you're invited around the full moon, or make it yourself. Okay, you might be the one who's dreaming like, hey guys, let's go do a full moon thing, let's go out. And they're like, what? I don't know, I need to go out. And then be like, okay, you charming, let's go, I guess. This night is walking in the water there. So yes, I feel like your legs are super attractive. Okay, you're serving leg, you really are. The colors amber, honey, butterscotch, caramel. Yes, that looks good on you. I'm also seeing very light greens, like for some reason like lime greens and like very unique colors like that are looking very, very good on you. And when you are more kind of in uniform or doing something that has like a little bit more of that knight in shining armor vibe, or a little bit more traditional vibe, reds, burgundies, kind of navies, you know, and golds are looking really good. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Yeah, your look is changeable, and that is really, really attractive. So don't worry if you're like, my face looks different today than yesterday. Yeah, it might be changing with the moon, but it looks good. Experiment with your look under this Aquarius full moon that's going to be coming up here on Leo season. All right, and for those of you, last but not least, that chose Sunstone here, what is attractive about you during Leo season? We have green. It says revitalize your nervous system. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous, guys. Okay, bam. You're like, see, this is why I'm nervous. The Tower. 10 of Wands reverse. This is very freeing though. Protected with the evil eye. We have Shadow, card of the unknown, and Needed Me by Rihanna. Okay, this, you know what this is? I don't know what it's called, but this is like a bad girl, bad person, I don't want to say bad person, but you know what I mean, bad folks. Let's do that. This is like a bad folks Riri now moment. That girl Riri now. I can't even say it right now. Let's see, because this is those moments, and you did get Rihanna's song where you're like, you know what? I got Aries in my chart. I got Scorpio in my chart. You know what? I got some Sag in my chart. Sagittarius. I got some, my Mars just really wants to pop off. My Pluto wants to get going. And you just let yourself blow your top a little bit. You just let yourself blow the mold. And you're like, I don't know where this is going to lead me, because these are what people perceive as bad qualities. But I feel like I'm protected. I feel like it's a figure of growth for myself. And I feel like I just want to talk a little shit. I want to be like, you know what? Fuck you for being on my boundaries. I want to be tough. I want to be a little hard-edged, you know, and I feel like that is my right. I feel like it's part of my expression, and I want to do that. And the universe is like, yes, boo, okay, yes. So that is what looks good. It's actually growth for you. And it's reminding me, a lot of you are Pisces with Aries in your chart, or very strong Pluto, Mars, Scorpio in your chart, or Sag. You could be Sagittarius who have been more on the like positive, like lighthearted side of Sag, and now you're wanting to bring in some of that saltiness, all right, some of that toughness. You could be Aries moons like that. Some Aries moons stay very Pollyanna, like I say, and they act more like Libras, and then one day, like, you know what, I'm a fucking Aries moon. Don't you fuck with me anymore. I'm tired of it. I'll get you. I'll go Medea. I will go Medea so fast. And so some of y'all have that vibe where you're just like, nah, I'm tired. I don't care what you guys think my shadow side is. Like, I'm claiming my power. I'm looking sexy as a mother. And if I have to stunt on you, I'm gonna make it look sexy, okay? A cute Kendrick Lamar. And so that is the vibe here. Y'all are just like raw sexual appeal. I mean, literally, Brianna is like the perfect song. Like this readings, I didn't look at them, but this is the perfect example. You know, she had that growth and got her freedom after she claimed her own empowerment. After she was like, you know what, I'm going to handle this situation the way I want. I'm going to work my image in my chart. She has Aries, Moon, Venus, and Rising, okay? But she's a Pisces. I'm going to do it the way that I want. She has Mars in Capricorn. Some of you have Capricorn in your chart. And some have Aquarius. We have Uranus energy with the lightning striking here on the tower. Okay. So this going on here right there. Yeah, and this is saying you're protected. You know, it's not having to hide from the haters anymore. You're like, I see you. So that is so attractive. It's like, you're just like, boom. Whoa, was that too sexy? Did I smolder you? Oh, wow. I'm not sorry. Is that like, it's not your burden anymore. It is not your freaking burden to shrink yourself. Look, I'm getting hype on this one. To shrink yourself because other people are jealous. It is not your burden to hide your body because other people are worried that things gonna pop up when you walk by. Because who told them to look at you like that in the first place? Bam! Evil eye protection. Okay. And this one, they were having some burdens. They had some melons. They had some watermelons. What else is on here? They had grapes. All of this stuff that should have been a blessing, right? Because if we get up there, then we're 10 of Pentacles. We have the blessings of everything, but it's the burden getting up there. And you're like, you know what? I'm skipping all of this. Supposed to feel bad about my body. I'm skipping all of this. I can't dress how I want. I can't show this. I can't do that. I'm skipping all this. Oh, say it in a nice tone when you're being rude and body policing me. Done with it. You needed me. You came on to me. You tried to pick me up and didn't come correctly, and now I'm the bad person. I'm the because I'm telling you where you need to shove it. No. So that attitude, that protection of yourself, that knowing your boundaries, that like, I'm gonna twerk it till it hurt, and if you got a problem, that's on you. Why are you putting bad vibes into the universe? Why does the fact that I want to have a semi-see-through shirt, or I want to go to a new beach, or I want to just embrace myself in any capacity, that's growth for me. I used to be nervous. I used to feel shut down. I used to feel like, you know, some of you had those kind of, you were raised in those ways where you were made to feel like slut shamed and you didn't even do anything, like you were a kid, you know what I mean? Or those kind of vibes where it's like always worrying about people getting mad at you that you're trying to be too attractive or this or that, or getting attention for your body. And I see so many of you being like, fuck that. This is my body. I'm going to be empowered. I'm going to rock myself however the hell I want. If I want to go have, you know, a sex life, if I want to go out and flirt, if I just want to be left alone until you don't look at me, I don't want to smile, whatever I want to do with my body is my freedom. And as long as I'm respectful of someone else's body, which I am, then what's the problem? And so a lot of you are going to be embracing things. I'm also seeing tattoos with this one, things that you're like, man, is this bad? Maybe people told you, like I was raised when I was younger, very, very oppressed religious. Like you couldn't show your body, like you're a whore, depending on which the church within the denomination you went to. If you showed your ankles, if you showed your knees, if you showed your forearms, or, you know, sometimes it was your shoulder, depending, you know, you're a whore, you're trying to be seductive, you can't do this, you can't do that with your body. So some of you are coming out of that now, and you're realizing, wow, I've still been carrying this inherent stuff, and you're freeing yourself. And it might be shocking to others around you, like, wow, did you just post like this bikini shot? You've never been a person to do that. Wow, did you just post like you're pretty much nude, but you're just posed just enough to cover? Like, wow. So you might feel like people are gonna try to say something, and you're like, oh no, this is growth. All right, hold yourself tenderly, and people love that. And people that see you and appreciate you, that are attracted to you in a healthy way, they are going to want to protect you. They're going to be standing you. They're going to be like, yes, sound off. Let them know. Speak your truth. Be your truth. And they're going to see you as that tender blossom that's just growing and claiming space and visualizing yourself. Now, some of you, you've had that raw personality, you've had that raw image for a while, and you're going to be bringing it down to softness, right? You're going to bring it down to tenderness. And that is going to be something also that you're going to give yourself room and space to do, that is going to have protection. And for some of you, that's been kind of your shadow side. You're like, man, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to take a non-sexualized photo of myself, or, you know, things like that. And that's also so beautiful and so tender. So whichever side of that line that you're walking on, claiming your body, on claiming your sexuality, which is a big part of this, claiming the fruits of your labor or the development of your body, and letting people know, no, you needed me. Don't come because you're attracted to myself and then try to tell me about me or control my body because you're mad because of your own desires, or because you're afraid because of your own envy, jealousy, fears, attraction. And so I feel like you guys are going to come to a good place where you know your boundaries on that, and that's going to be so attractive. You're also not going to be feel so guilt ridden when you have things that you desire. You're just going to let your desires hit you. You're just going to let yourself just be like, yeah, why shouldn't I allow myself to get what I want? Why shouldn't I be allowed to have success? Why should I feel like I shouldn't deserve it, you know? So that's going to be very attractive. Red is definitely a color for y'all. Red, black, and green are the strongest colors that I'm seeing. There could be some touches of blue to cool it down when things get real hype. But definitely very fiery colors, and colors of green are ones that are very attractive. Your sexualized parts of the body, the parts that society usually sexualizes, like the chest, the curves going down to the gender area, the butt, all of that is very attractive. That ass though, yes, those are very attractive parts of yourself. Now could also be like the look in your eyes. You definitely got the smolder, but you can also flip it tender at just the right moment if you needed to. But people really like your stank face right now, the set jaw, the pursed lips, your mouth being very attractive, and mostly like you talking shit. You talking shit, but then actually having this, you know, sensitive, conscious self within you is very attractive to others right now. So it's almost, you could wear whatever. Okay, we got Rihanna, she can wear whatever. Okay, you might start your own clothing line. So that is what is attractive about you this Leo season. I hope you guys like this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. It's really not gonna turn off. Oh my god, y'all, it's not gonna turn off. I said bye.